Anyway, if this thing's even gonna work. There we go. Well, hello. As you can tell by the look on my face, I'm not having a very good day. Chris isn't, in my opinion, supportive, like, at all of my channel. It's not like he's sending people to my channel to view my live streams, and apparently I'm doing something wrong to where when people get onto my channel, they don't see the live streams. Well, the way I understood it is if you go into the community section and hit the live button, does that not show you the live streams? I've been having blood pressure issues, and my blood pressure is way too high. I still have random heart palpitations that I never know when one's going to hit until it does. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning with no chance to get breakfast or nothing. And we had to just go right straight out the door to get him to his doctor's appointment by 7:30. My friend and fellow witch sister, Christy, bless her, was at least kind enough to go with me. So I had somebody there with me. And by the time I went to bed, it was like a little before 1 o'clock in the morning because I had put a movie in to watch at 9:30 and forgot how long the movie ran. So we didn't get to bed until like 25 till 1 or something like that. So I don't even know how much sleep I actually got, but it's more than he got. And then when he finally got done and they released him and we could come home, I drove. That was the whole purpose of me going. And this morning, not that I'm not trying to be supportive and there for him when he goes to these doctor visits, I just don't like that they're always early in the morning when I don't want to be up because it fucks up my sleep schedule, which I have trouble keeping regulated as it is. But yet it's expected of me to get up and do it anyway. So we come home. First thing he does is he gets on, checks his channel, checks the views, and he's got over 80 views with his latest junk findings of metal detecting shit in the backyard. I've tried to be nothing but supportive about the fact that, he's doing so well and he's found a popular thing that more people are going to gravitate towards watching, because who wants to watch my boring videos or live streams? That's just how he makes me feel. Like he expects me to support him and to say, oh, that's cool, babe, that's great, I'm glad you're getting so many views, and then I don't get nothing in return. And that's not right, and it's not fair, because partners are supposed to support each other. And I just don't get that from him. And then we went to a Wendy's, and because he decided he wanted Wendy's and I didn't think to ask Christy where she wanted to eat, she had to sit in the back seat while me and Chris ate in the parking lot of the Wendy's that was in the area, which made me feel about this high. And when I was sitting there eating, because I don't scarf my food down in 2.5 seconds like Chris does, I take forever to eat, he says. So he's wanting to switch places with me now. I'm supposed to drive him home, yet he wants to drive. And it's like, well, if that's the case, Kristen, why did I even come at all? Because you obviously don't need me. It's just not right, and it's not fair. And the reason why I always do my lives for subs only, because I like to think that at least my subs know me well enough that when I do a live stream to rant about the latest hurt that's been done to me, at least some of you can understand why I do, because it's the only social outlet, really, in a sense, that I have in such a mass, scale. I mean, as far as I know, I still have 18 followers, 18 subs. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But I'm sorry for any of you out there that my videos are boring, that my lives are boring, but that's just how Chris makes me feel. Like mine aren't even worth watching. But his are worth watching because they're about metal detecting, and that's the popular thing going on right now. And I don't have the technological skills on a computer and something like YouTube here to be able to go into the dashboard and do a bunch of fancy smancy stuff and promote this channel. So I've got more views and I've got more followers and I've got this and I've got that. And now I'm discouraged and questioning if I should still keep doing my lives or not, because I'm not even getting any support from my partner. Not that the support I get from all of you that do know me, that are my friends and stuff, and even some of you that don't know me, you've never met me in person or whatever, but you watch my lives, which I appreciate. I don't know how to make the channel more exciting or entertaining or whatever it is that people seem to want. Well, what about human suffering? What about how miserable I am stuck in a relationship that I'm stuck in until he dies, because my compassion won't allow me to kick his ass to the curb and just let him strike out on his own, because he sure as hell don't need me. He only needs me when it's convenient for him or when it's something he wants me to do for him, yet I get little to nothing from him. No support, no, he probably doesn't even watch any of these. So why should I watch any of his? And I won't, because I don't care to. Now, a lot of you may be saying, well, if you're that miserable, why don't you get out of the relationship? Well, because I'm stupid, I guess. And I can't afford this place alone. No more than I can afford to go out and get a $1,400 a month place for rent somewhere that actually would be a house. Because that's never going to be good enough for him, because he's not getting his way and moving to the country where the nearest neighbor is 4 miles down the road. Well, what if something happens to one of us and, somebody dies because the help can't get to us quickly enough? But Chris is happy because he got his way. If I kick him to the curb, he has nowhere to go but back to the homeless shelter, or back up Amy's twat, as I say, because they have had that kind of relationship before, and I don't see why they wouldn't have it again. He has no family left, really, that he considers family. You know, his mom and dad are both gone. Him and I are around each other still way, way, way too much. And the only break I get sometimes from that is the 3 days a week that I'm over there helping my mom any way that I can. That, yes, I do get paid for, but that's not so much why I do it. Does it help? Absolutely. And I am appreciative of it. But it gives me a break from him. It gets me away from him for a few hours. Unless, like, on a day like today, he decides to walk down to my mom's if I'm down there, which I'm not right now. I'm at home, obviously. Because my compassion just won't let me kick him out. And just go back to being alone and being single and just fuck this whole relationship thing altogether because I'm fucking fed up. It takes both people, and if people can't and won't truly commit to each other and be supportive, and, you know, like when I have a scary episode or something, you know, like the fact that I stop breathing sometimes in my sleep, or I'm not feeling good because, once again, I've dehydrated myself somehow through the day because I'm still not drinking enough water. But I just feel like something's wrong, and God forbid it happens in the middle of the night when he's trying to sleep. Because if I wake him up because I'm scared, he very quickly makes me regret it. Like, you know, I'm doing some horrible crime because I'm waking him up because I'm scared and I don't have anybody else. Yeah, I could go down and pound on Norma's door, but I don't want to do that to her. Your partner should be there, and you know, even if it's just sit up with me for a few minutes. You know, make sure I'm okay. Is that really too much to ask? And Chris makes me feel like it is. But yet, when the situation is reversed, oh, he expects me to just jump right on it and help his ass and save his life like I did when he had that fucking stroke. What do I get for it? What thanks do I get? What acknowledgement do I get? What support do I get on my channel? I don't. Not from him. Because it's boring. And he doesn't even have to say those words. I know that's exactly what he's thinking. But yet, his is so great because he's out there metal detecting. Big fucking deal. And some may say, well, if you can't beat him, join him. Well, I don't want to do metal detecting with him. Because I don't want him spending the money to get me the unit. Because then he's going to expect me to do it as much as he does it when he does it. And when he goes off to all these places that he's found where he can metal detect, he wants me there. But you know what? It's like, why? Why do you want me there, Chris? You don't need me. You can set your damn camera up and have it film the whole fucking thing. You don't need me there. You don't really want me there. Or at least I don't feel like you do. Do you ever offer to let me use the metal detector and try my hand at it? No, it's all about you. It's got to be you. So if he ever offers to buy me one, I'm going to say, you know what? Don't bother. You know, hold on to your fucking money and just do something to stroke your ego with it because that's what you're best at. And I do still have the option. And I'll tell you, it's looking better and better every day. But that's like literally the only way that I can finally be free of this fucking nightmare, being involved with him and being in a relationship with him, because I don't call this a relationship at all. because I feel like I'm the only one in the relationship. I'm the only one making any effort, and he feels the same way. So why are we together? And my option is for me and Norma and Christy to just get a place by ourselves and, fuck you, Chris. You're on your own. I don't give a fuck where you go. I don't give a fuck if you have nowhere to go. Take all your fucking shit. I don't care. I'm done. I'm out of here. And yeah, you can go ahead and take Bella and Boo, but you're going to kill them. But that don't matter because as long as you're getting your way. Because he feels entitled to Bella and Boo. Like, I have no say and I have no right to keep them with me, where they would have a house and they would have food and they would have shelter, which none of those things would they have if he was out on the street. Now, would they? And Boo being in as bad a shape as he is, skin and bones, I don't know what keeps that poor dear thing going every day, but I'm just thankful every day that I wake up and he's still here. But the girls still won't stop picking on him. I still have to yell at them about it because they just keep doing the shit. Well, I'm not going to just sit here silently because then that's going to be even more boring than this live stream already is, if anybody will even see it. I never get any comments on any of them. So that discourages me to keep going. Meanwhile, I just know that Chris is loving all the attention that he's getting from everybody because of how many people view his lives and his metal detecting shit and his magnet fishing or what the fuck ever. But mine is just worthless. It means nothing. It's boring. So I don't. Why keep going? Why keep doing it? I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I don't want to do the things that to be the most popular with people. I want to do something that is uniquely my own, that people equally enjoy, as opposed to one of his live streams about magnet fishing or metal detecting. So I don't know when I'm going to do another live stream. I'll probably do one on Halloween because that's when Trick or Treat is again this year. And it's from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So any of you that want to come and be a part of that, I would greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate everything. I appreciate every view. I don't have the skills that he does to be able to check the things or learn how to use the dashboard, learn how to edit my own content, learn how to keep more interesting content in there, in here, in the lives. And then I start getting messages on my phone saying that my camera has been compromised and my something or other has been compromised. So that makes me even more afraid to even do these anymore, because somebody might be violating my privacy and I don't even know it. Somebody that I has no right to, but will use it to, make money themselves, like how me, Mom, and Jim just lost everything in their storage box because Red Dot stole everything out of our storage box, sold it, and then still charged Jim payments every month for an empty storage box. Now, how fucked up is that? But I think I'm just going to end this, little rant of mine, because it's not going to change anything. It's not going to make anything any better, and it's not going to encourage me to keep doing live streams at all. I don't know what will, if anything. Goodbye.